What is going on, guys? It is Thrust Crucible here, and I have another video for you today, but today it is not on Black Ops 1 like it usually was, and from now on, it will be on Advanced Warfare. Let's go, because this game is finally out. I cannot begin to explain how happy I am that this game is finally out. I haven't played Call of Duty in the past week because I didn't want to look at any other game, even though I loved Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1's always going to be my favorite just because it was the game I started with and it was the most fun I've ever had on Call of Duty. I just, even though I love that game, I just couldn't stand playing. I just stopped playing for a week, and then I came back with Advanced Warfare, and oh my god, it feels so good. So far, what I've been doing is just using fully autos mostly because I'm trying to get as much out of the double experience as possible for day 0. So yeah, so I guess this will be like a first impressions video. So far, I really love this game. This game is amazing. If it honestly, as much as I said, as much as I love Black Ops 1, this may top Black Ops 1. I'm not it's too early to say, but it might if it continues to do well and there is no extremely overpowered things or just things that make the game retarded, then it'll be amazing. One of the things I want to talk about, the movement. I originally had thought that the movement would be very difficult to get used to, just because it's the first time it's ever been in a Call of Duty. I mean, you have Halo and Titanfall and a bunch of other things like that. You have these kind of these things where you can jump around, but I had never played those, so I had never played any game like that. So, the whole jumping thing was kind of new to me. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was because I had watched some streams before I had gotten the game. So I kind of I already had the vision of how much height you get when you jump. And they also in the streams, if people ask in the chat how you do the double jumps and stuff like that, they tell you, well, you hit X, or for PS3 you hit X to jump, and then you jump it, or you press it again to get the boost, the super jump boost, and then when you're in the air you point your analog stick and click down. So basically you try to sprint in midair in a certain direction, it'll dash you over there. So I don't know. Maybe it's just. I mean, there's so many different factors. I mean, honestly, the skill gap so far, you can definitely tell the difference. Most of the time, if you can outgun a lot of players if you're if you're not a casual gamer, you're serious, you know what you're doing, then you can definitely see the skill gap. There have been multiple times where I think I actually have a couple of them in this gameplay where someone's shooting at me or something, and I just I dodge their shots and turn on them or something. You can the skill gap you can definitely see in this game, which I'm loving that fact, because I think especially with Black Ops 2, I can't really say about Ghost because, as I said, in many commentaries I haven't played it, so I can't really say on that. But Black Ops 2, there wasn't really a skill gap. I don't really think Call of Duty has had a skill gap quite as much as this. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm really, I don't know. Maybe I picked up on it quick because I'm a quick learner or something like that. I don't know. But for me, it wasn't as hard to learn the stuff as I thought it would be. Sniping, I will talk about in another video. I'll actually do a whole sniping first impressions thing, because I haven't quite sniped a lot yet. I've sniped maybe a total of 2 hours. So yeah. Well, I have the game right in front of me right here, so I'm gonna just go through some stuff that I had looked at. one thing that I really do like is that you have hardwired and toughness, which that's gonna be so helpful in like things like domination, where people are throwing stuns and EMP grenades, and you're getting shot at all the time. That's gonna help so much. One thing I really love about score streaks is that there's not very many. Like, there's not really any that, like, in my opinion, come off as really overpowered. Like, a lot of these don't even like last that long. Like like I'm talking about like the ones that get you kills. So like the Vulcan, that doesn't last long at all. It's like, I think like 10 seconds or something like that. The missile strike doesn't really last that long. Bombing run, I don't think I've seen that yet. The Goliath, I haven't really seen that much yet. Basically, if you don't know what the Goliath is, it's basically like a big ass suit of armor with like basically a death machine on it. And I don't know if it's oh yeah, it does say it's manually piloted. So I don't know. It's kind of like, it's basically like a juggernaut with a death machine. Is what I think of it. I haven't seen it. I've only seen it twice, but I'm smart enough to not go near it, so I don't really know. Like, I've never really faced it, so I don't really know how overpowered it is. But yeah, the score streaks don't really bother me, and I really like the UAVs, and I like how the care packages come very, like, a lot quicker now. It's really cool. You're not just sitting there waiting for the care package, and it basically speeds up the game, which is really nice. I love the way you throw like equipment. It just comes out of your arm. It's awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna, for the next day, I'm just gonna use fully autos, get used to the maps. Oh, and the maps, I really like the maps. So far for red gunning, I can, like, I don't know. I like the maps for that. Not quite sure about sniping yet because I haven't done a whole lot of it, and I haven't sniped on every map yet. There's some maps that I just don't like. I can't remember the name of them, but there's some maps that I'm not used to yet and I don't really like. But yeah, so far I really love this game, and I can't wait to go play it. I'm about to go play it as I render this video, and I will probably make some more first impressions, definitely a sniping one, in the next few days. So I will see you guys later.